Welcome back everybody to Galactic Science 2. Okay, well, consulting with the developer and a few other playtesters, and also the cat. Hello, cat. Seriously? Come on, this way. Off you go. Yes, that the empty canister is, well, the recipe for said thing will be coming in a patch, which is pretty much whenever the patch comes. It's in the patch coming up, so the only thing to do for us is to cheat one in. So I've actually repurposed a ME import fluid bus, and I'm taking all of the moon dirt and we are slowly converting that into fuel, and that's going into the fluid system of applied energistics. So we take our fuel, we take our canister, boom, done. So now we can progress with our quests. With stars align. Claim that, right. So, rocket, a tier 2 rocket we have to get. Now, I've kind of had a look at this recipe and I'm kind of scared, to be quite honest. Before we go forward with our rocket, we'll just pop up to the top platform and I'll show you what I've done. As well as just go jetpacking all the way up to the top. Okay, so the applied energistics cable I had out to the quarry, I've repurposed that for this. We have the rocket pad up on the top here. The fuel loader's up here. I've run a flux duct all the way out to this cable. I wonder why that's fluctuating power. Interesting. So the fuel loader is powered, and whoops, I should have, this is what I should have done, is with that the container, not in that chest, it's in this one. Gone over. Oh, it's so hard to control this jetpack, I tell you what. So we're going to here, we're going to export fuel into the fuel loader. Now, the short period of time that we have been, well, I have been turning the moon rock into fuel is not quite enough to probably to fuel a rocket as such. But by the time we get the rocket actually up and running, we probably will have enough. Or I can just go to the trouble of actually increasing the augmentations of the Magma Crucible, bring it up to Resident, which technically I can't really do right now because of the casting basin, which is going to be taken out next patch. So I've kind of exploited my way into a slightly easier start to getting to Mars. But once we get to Mars, everything will be okie dokie. Right, let's have a look at our loot chest. What are we going to get in that, I wonder? We have, oh, nether quartz. That's not quite enough to do much of anything, really. Iridium shards, that's kind of nice too. Nether quartz, we could have possibly done a couple interesting things. Actually, the iron horse armor, let's decompose that. We need the iron. Can I just chuck it straight into the decomposer here? That's stuff full of... yeah, full of eesh. Oxygen, how much oxygen do we have? Not a lot of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to... there's not even a lot of oxygen in that either. Well, is Ray in a little bit of trouble? Although cellulose is a really good... well, hang on, we've got some oxygen here. We need to start and be making some more redstone. And the best way to do that is... okay, so we've got iron. Why is that not... oh, it's stuffed, that's why. So, what is the problem here? That will let that unstuff it? Not entirely sure. Well, I can get a stack of those. Put that in there. Maybe that'll help it get a little bit unstuffed. And we'll take those copper blocks out from there because probably shouldn't have put that many in there in the first place. Now that one is completely stuffed because that one's got nowhere to go. Yeah, I've kind of I kind of broke it. More than kind of, I did. It's broken as hell. And we need more oxygen. So I'll throw that in there. Yeah, cellulose I'm probably going to have to do. It's a really good source of oxygen. And hydrogen, carbon and stuff like that. I could even consider actually putting some more of this stuff into the network itself because we've got all these extra drives. Although, yeah, that drive is not good. It's half full. Yeah, I could probably start putting my chemicals in the applied energistic system. But I would really like to get to Mars first. Okay, so Tier 2 rocket. How nasty is this? Let's find out. Tier 2. Okay. Requires all these things. Okay, is it all done in the assembly table? That's fine. Say a nose cone. Ooh, okay, heavy duty plate. Ah. Yeah. I can definitely see myself making more like a whole bank of metal formers. Or we go ahead and trying to think, where should we go from here? Namely, I think what I really should do is look at maybe look at my power generation. Maybe we're doing okay for actually. Speaking of power generation, we are making a positive amount of power, so that's definitely gone up like 1 billion RF since the last time I checked it. So that's good. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to hand in the quest for power submission. Take task RF charge. Yes. And done. Now, hopefully, let's have a look. No, right. Okay, that was in Moon Trance, I believe. And we'll claim that. Now, I don't know if that's actually unlocked anything. But let me see, crystallize. You did it. I have reconstructed the replication chamber with the provided energy. Now we can start making things out of much more of the energy. Well, to be honest, much more energy. Okay. Claim. Wow. All right, okie dokie. So we just zoom that out. Okay, so that's more to do with draconium. So let's have a look at what's in the box. A bit of crap, really. Item turrets. Yeah, a bit of crap all round, really. Nothing really that great. Although, that's a disposable item turret. Poor man's sleeping aid. Yeah, I don't know. And one piece of reservoir. Interesting. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Yeah. Well, okay, let's pull the oxygen from here. It's not really a hell of a lot. And again, that's, yeah, going to have to pull out all the copper from here. Just throw that in the AE system. And we'll have to figure things out from basically going forward. Right, so the other decision, well, it's not really a decision, something that we're also going to have to do is kickstart the quarry again. So to do that, it's been suggested I should look into tesseracts. How does one make tesseracts? Hardened glass, which I technically shouldn't have. A lot of things I shouldn't have. Although powering it is probably not really the hard part, actually. Oh no, it's actually getting items to a point close. That's something we can do. Yeah. Right. We've got servos, right? Okay, work with me here. We've got the ability to get power out there. That's not a problem. We can even make thermal expansion stuff. So what we have to do is look at item ducts. And so that's okay. Vacuum. The fluctuating? What's that? Transfer is per connection. Decrease path length dramatically. Transfer. Oh. Fluctuating item duct transfers item and redstone flux. Huh. Okay. Oh, so you basically just take an item duct, a regular item duct with tin and, well, you could even use lead, I dare say. Opaque. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I wonder how... Yeah, I wonder. Okay, so it seems as though item ducts are the way to go. And for that we just need tin. Block of tin, so 1, 2 of those. So that may give us enough item ducts to get out to the quarry, and we'll get that cranking again. 54. That's pretty close. That is pretty close. So then we're going to take a, let me see it from here, import bus. Yep, actually I've already got an import bus right here. So all we need is another chest. We'll take this one. Yeah, I kind of would have liked to maybe do away with... Oh, that's got energy in it, so let's actually start getting rid of that. Right, so chest. So basically this is just a bridge between item ducts and the applied energistic system. Import bus. And we can just put a line out to the quarry. How about that, eh? Okay, so so rehooking up the quarry it's okay. It's not really a big thing that I can do that between episodes. What else could we possibly do? New quest. Okay, looks like there's no actual quests descriptions available for these, so I'm pretty sure they will come in the next patch. Taking flight, nothing there. Improvements. Yeah, nothing really there either. Transcendence, nothing there. Okay, so we're pretty much left to our own devices up to the point of actually making a rocket and getting to Mars. Now, making a rocket is going to be hard. I really do need to set up my input of materials, because I have a feeling I'm going to need them. Too bad the Galactic Science, oh yeah, the Galactic Craft Jetpack doesn't have a hover mode. That would be so very handy right now. Yep, so for the meantime, we are... Hey, wow, you can actually crouch on the item ducts and not fall off of them. Right, cool. Well, that wasn't hard. Definitely will have to look into those fluctuating item ducts. That's actually pretty nifty. I mean, 2,000 RF per tick is probably more than enough for a quarry to actually run. Alright, so let's grab energy conduit. I think it was one of those, or it could be one of these. We'll take a look at one of each, and we'll drain all the power out of the Ender IO conduits, because they have quite a fair bit of power actually sitting in them. Ouch. Ah, damn it. Right. So I think it's that one. Yep. Yeah, that has a ridiculous amount of power just sitting in the cable itself. So we're just going to let the quarry run, and hopefully all the power that's currently sitting in the cables, we're just going to get rid of them completely. So then there'll be no more Ender IO cables. Yay! No more at all. Man, just the full damage. The full damage is real. Right. So, our quarry is back up and running. Oh, shit. I just remembered. I'm going to have to get a servo out of that chest. Quick, bloody smart. Because that's going to fill up like crazy. Prepare for the full damage. Ouch. Low. There we go. Oh, pulling stacks. Nice. Awesome. I was actually even getting to the stage where my sifting little scheme, I had actually started to... oh, damn. I really hate that extra little mini boost that you get. Yeah, I was starting to get into the thousands of moon rock. So now that should be... import bus. That should be importing. Oh, yep, there we go. Is it importing enough? No, this is where we actually need those acceleration cards. Wow. So, yeah. Thermodynamics will definitely take more, well, basically push more items than just one importer. Okay, so one acceleration card will will handle one Signalium servo, more or less. All right, cool. So yeah, a little less reliance. But yeah, it'll be good once we actually get a proper ME network happening. At the moment, I'm bootlegging this thing as much as I possibly can. All right, so that's cool. Actually, I really don't know how I'm actually doing on channels. Theoretically, I should have met. Hang on, is it eight per for one or not? Or is it 32? Oh, I can't remember. Well, they haven't gone offline yet. So we're doing okay. Once we start going offline, then I'll have to start thinking about what the hell's gone wrong. All right, so we've done that. The core is back and running. So yeah, Rocket Man. Now, thinking about our metal formers, we really should consider setting up something to this wall here. I think we should take the outputted items from the farm and start putting them through here, or even, yeah, because, oh shit, or I just start throwing things directly into the ME system, which 5 of 5, 2 of 5. Fluid wise, we're doing fine. Fluid bites, also doing fine. 63. How many elements do you reckon we're going to need? If I just start decomposing stuff and throwing it straight into the system and breaking it down to its basis elements, that's the $64 million question, really. I mean, I could come up here. I've got one energy. Okay, yep. Oh, awesome. So that's there. Can I actually pull straight out of this synthesizer? Now that's a synthesizer. I don't want to pull out of that. Import bus. I just want to pull straight decomposing chemicals. We'll see. That may just pull everything out from the side. Yeah, it looks like it's pulling it out from the side. Which right now I'm okay with. I just want to clear the whole system out. Right. Yeah. Although it seems to be pulling stuff out in some fashion. So yeah, I'm gonna risk using the ME system to store my chemicals, and for a short period of time use that to basically supply the factory as it is. Okay, so where's that slab? There you are. So it's less than ideal, but it's better than what I've got. And since we've started, I've got like a stack and a half of quadruple compressed cobblestone. So that's going to be more than enough to do whatever we need to do later on. At least I hope so. So, yeah. I think it's a little bit of a lesser episode today. I mean, there's a lot that I really need to do between here and next episode. That tier 2 rocket, that's just going to be crazy. I really need to set up my ability to make rubber. So that's going to be on the cards. And I think we'll come back after that has happened. Alright, folks. Well, if you've liked the episode and liked the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button. And of course, if there's anything that you... start that again. And if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past or possibly doing right now, check out some of the playlists over to the right hand side. I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.